Hello, Pisces. How are you? Wonderful, I hope. I just delivered the Cancer reading for us, water signs, Cancer and Pisces and Scorpio. And the cool thing is that Cancer received the Priestess card, which now the sun is coming this way at 4 o'clock my time, so because the sun kind of moves how it does. That's why the solar um, solstices happen at specific times. But the high priestess came through, and Pisces, this is our lovely lady as well. You know, our trump card is the moon, but the high priestess is all about the moon. So I just found that fascinating, and that came from the Book of Thoth deck, which I've had for many, many moons. And this is Aleister Crowley, and he's considered the magician. And why I wanted to bring out the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, I wanted to bring out these decks for them because truly he even defined himself as the master Therion, and the artist executant was Frida Harris. And this tarot deck started, I think he started this in the early 1900s. So it's over 100 years old, this deck. And this is my first tarot deck. My first divination ever were the runes. Okay. And I've kept the Witch's Tarot out here because literally the High Priestess has come through so often. I just showed her again for the year of November. Okay. I did a monthly reading for December, highlighting how many times the High Priestess came through. And I have to say it was, numerous, like 7 times or something. And then we have the King of Cups coming through, the same. It's all good, okay? All good. So we're going to do this reading right now, but I've been opening up these Clairvoyant Alchemy readings with a little extra punch to signify, because I did these chakra readings a few months back. I want to say it was like about June, July, something like that. And I truly believe that 2018 is going to embrace those who are spiritually minded, cognizant of their, innate uh, powers, if that will be magical, supernatural. And I want us to get aligned with that. Okay. So I'm going to read about Pisces. And Pisces, we're about the sacral chakra, which is here. Okay. And that's about the sexuality, intimacy, emotions. And our stones are aventurine, ruby, carnelian, and citrine. Okay. That's a citrine stone right here. Okay. So, Pisces, the second chakra. We're about the second chakra. Okay. And the second chakra, your sacral chakra. And our present ruler is Neptune. And Neptune is a feminine planet. Okay. I mean, they always show him by, King Sun, but it's a feminine planet like Venus and the moon. Well, the moon is not a planet, it's a satellite, but that's what I'm trying to share. Very feminine. Okay, we are very feminine, receptive in the respect that we relate male or female. We don't read gender specific on this channel, but male or female, you know that you relate to emotions, feelings. Okay, so forgive me, the sun is shining, but I want to deliver this reading right now. The Pisces ability to interact and achieve in the non-verbal sphere is powered by the navel sacral chakra, the second chakra. Okay, the second chakra. And this is about, um, sexuality as well. Okay, so embrace that, right? Embrace what we deliver. Your ancient Jupiter. Now, this is something that surprised me because I did not realize that before Neptune, Our ancient planet was Jupiter. Our present planet ruler is Neptune. Okay, feminine. Jupiter is all male. Your ancient Jupiter planet ruling assists you in moving into big projects without the hassle of getting organized. Jumping in with a thrust is a vital part of your power chakra. Okay. And it says here Jupiter shall always assist you in jumping to big projects with a thrust. And ironically or introspectively, or how about this one? Fabulously, our sister, brother, um, zodiac sign Scorpio is in the sign of Jupiter. Jupiter in the sign of Scorpio, representing how we are going to deliver all this wisdom. Okay. And it's about transformation into who we're going to become. Okay. And Scorpio is about that death, rebirth, eagle wisdom, scorpion wisdom. Sting those and release those that no longer serves us in 2017. If they didn't serve you nicely or were not kind to you, get rid of them. 2018 is going to blow it all up. Okay. Okay, release them. And of course, you know, the Pisces power, we truly believe in the wisdom of the mystic. We truly believe in how we relate to, I mean, my sun's star is Pisces, so I believe in all of that. And I believe you have to tap the other realm as well because, you know, I've shared a million times on my YouTube channel. I cognizantly ego, I did not want to come on YouTube. I was coached and I, you know, it's not about it's about what I share because maybe you have the same story or a storyline like mine. But I was coached as a little girl. I went to Catholic school in New York City, St. Catherine Genoa. You know, my mother had Jesus hanging on the wall, Archangel Michael hanging on the wall. And then in about 2009, they told me to get on the YouTube, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then in 2011, it was getting louder. And the only two male voices that I would think were coaching me, because I'd never heard these male voices before in my life, in my, you know, clairaudient, they would coach me gently and calmly and say to me, go on YouTube. And I didn't recognize the voice, so I thought it was the only two male figures spiritually that ever I loved was Archangel Michael and Jesus. So I literally went on YouTube or signed up for a YouTube channel on. I remember it was my birthday in 2011, in March 2011. I signed up because I figured that would be a code for me, 311, and I signed up. And then it wasn't until November 21st, 2011 that I delivered my first video ever because I didn't fight with them. I just shared with them, okay, I'm going to deliver. 3-card spread. It was Dorian Virtue's Archangel Michael deck, actually. But, you know, I've shunned her much. She sold herself out to the devil. She sold herself out to Diablo making money off of Jesus. So forgive me if you want to dislike this video from the get out. But in November, it was 11/21/2001, I delivered that video, and here I am still today. And I totally believe that Jesus and Archangel Michael were the ones to bring me here. I totally believe that. And I don't have to make that up. I'm no preacher. I have nothing to sell. I don't make money off of anything. I'm just a person who is here, okay? And I love my little readings by my table because I love the animals out here. I love everything. But honestly, I must add something because I'm a Pisces sun. It's broken my heart that Doreen Virtue has chosen to dismiss the Buddha, dismiss ancient beauty and just to make money off of Jesus now from a Bible when Jesus never really, there was no Bible when Jesus walked this planet. There was, I don't even want to go into it, but I guess they're trying to tell me to bring it forward. Because truly, Jesus and Archangel Michael brought me here. I know it with all my heart and soul. To my Pisces people, and I only cry because I had 80% of her decks. I read in the first probably 4 years of YouTube, 80% of her cards were on my table. And now she just wants to. And then, if she was channeling Jesus's words today, I would respect that. But she's just copy pasting from a Bible, that didn't even exist. There were no Christians in Jesus' time. Jesus born a Jew, a lot of hate back then. That's why he was crucified, the Romans. And the crazy thing, I was raised Catholic, baptized in 1 month old, went to St. Catherine General, blah, 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 8th grade, valedictorian of a Catholic school. But the point is, Jesus is a spiritual warrior today, okay? Nobody should be talking about him from a Bible. Nobody. And if you want to talk about Jesus from a Bible, that's all good. But making money off of Jesus when you just got baptized, I apologize, my friends, but it really has, because I came down to this table to say, you know how I started, right? And they keep telling me, this is what they tell me now for 2018. Bang up. Bang up. They keep telling me, bang it up. Bang it up. Let go of those no longer in your life. Let go of those with gentle grace and gentle shine. Because 2018 is going to be a bang up year. So let us see what continues. Now I have Aleister Crowley in my hands. This is my first tarot deck, actually. The runes were my first divination set, and this Aleister Crowley was my first. What's crazy about Aleister Crowley is that now he into the occult. He's from the early 1900s. So this, like I said, his deck is like 100 years old. But in the 1940s, 50s, I think, Ron L. Hubbard, the founder of Scientology, started attending his occult classes. Okay. Now, Ron L. Hubbard, Scientologist, his flagship is just not even 15 miles from where I live. Okay. And I don't believe in any of it because when I walk around downtown Clearwater or drive through, everybody is sort of like a lost soul. A lost soul. There's no anima, animo, amor. There's just, you can, they're like just little zombies walking around. Something changed with that wisdom there. Oh, look at that, right in my hand. Okay, all right. Okay, this is not going to be a negative storyline for my beautiful Pisces friends. This is just more like, I'm just giving a little more, because sometimes I ask the higher ones that be, you brought me here. What is my impetus? What is my flavor? what what is next for me? Because truly, the YouTube now has all these beautiful young souls, and I'm so positively happy to see them reading. I would like to exit actually, because they're just doing their thing, and I sometimes just want to exit, and they're like, I mean, then they drop me a feather in my freaking hand. Trust in angels. That's all. Like a feather just comes and drops in my freaking hand. Or I'm cleaning something and there's a feather. And they keep telling me, trust in angels, trust in angels. And I just did the reading for Cancer, and I wrote this back in the day. Lucy Cavendish. Now, this book is from 2005, okay? 2005. It said, trust in angels. And I hadn't seen that in a long time, but that's what they do. I've showed you my angels on my YouTube channel, my angel feathers. So they, they don't want me to retire yet, because I'm like, I'm ready to retire, and I'm ready to, but that's okay. Alrighty. And then I have this new Oracle of Visions by Sir Marchetti. I love I have 2 tarot decks by him. I love his illustrations. And so we'll pick one from that. Okay? Just because I'm here for my Pisces folk, I'm going to read this. Welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder with each season. Let us rejoice through every phase of sun and moon. Let us be in harmony in every direction. Shall we offer our love? So let the reading begin. Okay? And I do. I offer my love to my spirit guides and to my spirit souls. I have given myself up to God and Great Spirit, and I have Ace of Wands. Okay, how beautiful. And this is from the Witch's Tarot. And the Ace of Wands has come through for December already. And this is Ace is always about that seed of opportunity, new beginnings, believing in what you're about to plant and seed. And I and you and we should do this for 2018. We've been sharing for a few months, couple months now. Let's gently shut down 2017 with good karma and the respect. Karma is ruled by the devil, so we just shut it down gently. So, we're not negating anyone, we're not judging anyone, we're letting them go, and let the universe, divine will, handle them who's hurt you, cursed you, done negativity to you. This is what we do, how we do it. Okay. And this is the month of December when we celebrate the birth, of Jesus. Supposedly, I'm not certain still if he was born this month, but nonetheless, it's been celebrated. And you can see with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Energy, there's a castle in the background. I don't know if you can see that. See that castle in the background? Okay. So just believe in this wisdom, that there is wisdom coming. Don't give up on you. There's a Aces, new beginnings, like a birth of a project, a passionate project you have. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Don't. We're gently going to shut down 2017, which was a not a bad year, really. It was a positive year. I mean, truly, the High Priestess came through all 2017. Now, we shared with that also, keep some things secretive. Don't tell everybody your business, okay? Even your damn family, okay? Or your family will damn you. Some people just don't get where you are when you've awakened to your spiritual identity for source self. Not many gonna recognize that. Okay, we are in, you know, all the governments are corrupt. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm not here to talk politics, but nonetheless. And then the magician has also come through. And here I brought out Oscar. I can't wait to see. Like I shared, Alistair Crowley's High Priestess came through for Cancer. Okay, this we are the most intuitive, the water signs. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We are truly the most emotional. Sometimes that's good, that sometimes that's not, but it doesn't. We can tap what's beyond our body, is what I'm trying to say. We can tap the supernatural. We can tap the higher forces. We can tap it. And that's what we need to do. And all people can. All people are intuitive. You know, and especially we talk about the twins when people when two babies are born from, one mama, and then they feel each other. Doesn't matter what zodiac sign or where, it's we all have intuition. We have to tap it. Okay? Okay, well, my goodness, the Knight of Pentacles just came through. The Knight of Coins just came through as a double whammy for Cancer. Okay, so now here we have it for us. And when we talk about the Knights, they're that young blood. We have the energy to perform. This is very, very good. This is success again in financial creativity. And in case you have Cancer in your sign or your charts, or a beloved is your Cancer friend or lover or children, this card came out as a double whammy, a wild card, and then I pulled this from another deck, from the top deck actually, from the top deck, about the discs, okay, and gain. The theme was about gain. You will gain. All right. So believe in 2018. When you put yourself together and you understand what's going on, you will master yourself in creativity and gain success in financial creativity. Okay. And creativity was a theme card from the magical spell cards for Cancer, in case Cancer's in your chart. But anyway, she's a sister brother to us, so, and you can see on the earth, and then you see this I can't bring the cards too close, but here there's a stag, right? Okay, a huge elk on the ground. We have to get grounded to get out of Mother Nature. Please walk, or if you live in an apartment and you bring in a, potted plants that you can grow, you know, orchids or whatever that you can feed every day, water every day, talk to them every day, play the music for them, and they will grow. See this elk right here? This is about stamina. Stamina. Okay. Never let that go. If you want to create something and again, this theme has been large for the last few months. You can do your own business, whether that means you author a book or whether that means you want to do a web page. I continue with the same thing because it's like if you want to just do it on your own, you don't need like a bunch of employees. But if you have the resources, if you have the money to make this passionate energy happen for you to build a business, um, it will come for you. You know. And I always share about Steve Jobs. He went into meditation. He lived in Thailand for a time. He learned how to meditate, and that's when the codes came to him, how to build, Apple computers. Okay, and I mean, but I have to add that the elk, the stag. See, it's even on his on his right there in the bottom. So stamina, like that beautiful Sia song. Don't give up, don't give up. We got stamina. We got stamina, no doubt. Look at the wheel of fortune comes through. How fabulous. How wonderful. Don't give up, won't give up. We got stamina for the wheel of fortune. And Jupiter is in our water sister brother sign of Scorpio until November 8th, 2018. How cool is this, Pisces? See the pentacle sign, strong. The pentacle sign, all about earth. Pentacle sign, holding strong, 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 strong. So don't give up, okay? Especially if you have a plan or a dream. And if you have no plan, dream big. We dream big, okay? 2018, for those of us who are truly shutting down an hour minimum a day and talking to God how you want to, or your, ancestors that love you, whatever it is, you understand there's another dimension to tap into. It's going to be an awakening, beautiful thing. I mean, because we can't deny it. I'm going into my 7th year on the YouTube, and how many, readers are now wonderful ones, and I'm more like, I want to teach you how to become a spiritual embodiment of your own self. I'm not one just to sit down and say, well, this is your monthly reading, like, I want you to become your own recognized clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient soul, self, strong, charged love. So you can create that business you always wanted to, or align with those better people. Okay. Because now prepare, I've shared it 1,000,000,000 times on my YouTube channel. Once you grow into this relationship with the higher sources that be white light, bright light, the negative ones will, come for you and disdain you. And that is truth. Okay. But Pisces, our mantra is I believe. I believe in the white light, bright light. And I believe that I will take out the darkness with the strength I have, with the glory of God and Father Jesus and Mother Mary and the love of the Magdalene Mary. Okay? And here we have 5. Now this card has already come through. The 5 of Earth. Okay. And you see, Aleister Crowley shared this with worry. And this card in traditional tarot is truly a card where it shows a male and a female walking barefoot in the snow. And I've just repeated this for the month of December as well for another reading. So please do not go there, okay? And you see that he has the glyph of Mercury here, planet Mercury. Okay, so now we're still feeling the cosmic forces of this full moon in Gemini, who's ruled by Mercury, which is about communication. Okay, so I'm not sure why he put that glyph there for this 5 of worry, but please do not communicate that to your brain, because Mercury right here, and we've shared that already. I just sharing the reason I brought out the Magician deck for Pisces, and I kept the High Priestess deck, which I just said the High Priestess card came through for Cancer, is because we want to communicate with the Magician within ourselves. Okay, so don't worry about discs, coins, money. Okay, No worry. When you're working with this kind of higher power, that be, and then we have the priestess here for our water signs, the moon, okay? There's no worries. Alrighty. And here we have Taurus down on the bottom too. Okay. And so now Taurus is all about ruled by Venus. So she's about love, beauty, and bounty. Don't get into that worry mode. You know, that's one thing about us humans. We start thinking too much and we get all caught up, and we've all been there. You know, I'm one too, like I said, a million thousand times. I don't want to go on YouTube. Okay. You see here with the Luna here. We have these different um, alchemists, alchemicals, symbols. I know, I mean, but now I'm out of that, okay? And I've been sharing, you know, this year I'll be 58. I don't have 58 more years to go. So I want to share as much as I can with you, being honest and truthful, all right? Being honest and truthful. 11. Okay. Well, to me, 11 is about justice in Libra. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would he name this lust? I just don't get. Oh, you know what? Oh, this is what he's doing. Oh, see, he reads the 11 card. See, I read the 11 card as justice, and now I see the lion. Okay, so some tarot decks read, they swap number 8 and number 11. I believe that number 8, Leo, the lion, is the month of 8 August. Okay, and I think the strength card should be number 8, August 11. Okay. But this 11 is right here, should be justice, and that should be how we think about being balanced in harmony and peace and grace. But we can tell he's, you know, but the Leo, the lion, is about, you know, sexual energy too. You know, the lion is the majestic one, and he's all about that strength and dynamic energy, and he's intense, but he's ruled by the sun. So I'm going to just, you know, put this one to you gain your strength and spirituality, okay? Balance it, gain in strength, spirituality. Because we're going to shut down 2017 in calmness, gentle. There's no ferocious lion fight or anything like that. We're just going to shut it down gently. Because 2018 is going to amp up. It's going to be robust. It's going to be bang up for those already seeking their spiritual prowess and knowing that there's more to come. Okay, more to come. 10 of Cups. I think that's a lot to come. Fabulous is this one. Yes. Ah, the 10 of Cups. That's usually that beautiful card that you see with, you know, having that wonderful moment of that you've earned it. It's transcendence. It's success in large amounts. You have success with your family. You have success with your public people in the respect of what you do for a living. They respect what you're doing. So I've suggested, you know, if any of you want to go into business for yourself, you will be received warmly. You'll be, and this is truly the book of Thoth. This is like a really dynamic, powerful book. I mean, he loved Egyptology, and this is Thoth right here. He is one of the major players in the Egyptian line. Thoth. Okay, he wrote the medicines. He wrote the writings. He was the magician. Okay, here's the Ankh of Life right there. I see the ibis head. And here in Florida, I'm very familiar with the ibis. We have many of them. And when they drive by my car or follow me, or if they are on the beach, I call on this god right here. And you see how much Aleister Crowley believed in this god right here. He was very powerful. He he taught them how to write. He was the magician for the Egyptians. So believe in you, okay? Believe in you. And see the water's overflowing. These cups are overflowing with wisdom and love and shine and intelligence. It's like the world is amazed by what you're going to provide them. Because we learn from those masters, right? Albert Einstein, we learn, right? We learn from Jesus. We learn from the masters. Okay. And even though the Egyptians were denied by God because, they wanted to keep, I'm going to put that one strong there by the Wheel of Fortune. And that's the thing about power. When people are egomaniacs and gain too much power, God's going to step in. And I talk about that because, there's ancient aliens. Yes, I believe the Egyptians were ancient aliens, no doubt about it. And so were the Chinese and some others. I won't go into that right now. But what I'm trying to say, when God stepped in with Moses, and they found a little baby in a little basket blowing down the Nile, and the Pharaoh's daughter, or maybe the queen, I can't recall, but took him and brought him in. Okay, that was God's signature right there. He dropped that little baby to teach the Egyptians a message, and then here comes Moses being raised by the Pharaoh, but now he wants to help his people. He knew they were his people, the Israelites. And you can read on and read on. But Moses took his Israelite people out. And God sent all these horrible plagues to the Egyptians. And Moses went to the burning tree bush and he told them to do this, But anyway, he found the 10 Commandments. God gave Moses the 10 Commandments from the Egyptian side. Okay. But what happened like within 150, 200 years later, no more pharaohs. After Ramses II, it all died because they didn't have any more slaves. So I'm not a preacher, people, but what I'm trying to say here, believe in the supernatural and the paranormal. Yes, there are extraterrestrials out here. Trust me. Yes, I know. But they bring technology. They are not God's children. Okay. Totally different. Health. Sway. Health is wealth, my friends. We've talked about that for the years I've been on this channel. Health is wealth. It really is. Whether you're happy, whether, eat right, exercise, walk, laugh, smile, dance. Health is wealth. And that's huge. Beautiful for 2018. That's beautiful that card came through for the Pisces friends. Health is wealth. Energy. Look at that. They come together. See, when you have the health, wealth, it all comes together. That energy. Energy. And that's what we really, really, truly want to receive coming 2018. Because when you have the positive health and the, positive energy, all your dreams, because you can handle it now. Justice. Okay, well, hold on. We might have to read this justice card because this just came through for our Cancer friends in case you have Cancer in your charts. But the High Priestess came through for Cancer, so we might want to read this one. Let me do it right now because I feel that's something, and then we'll pick one last card from the Oracle of Visions because, as we Pisces friends, Cancer friends, and Scorpio friends, we do have the visions. We really do. Okay, let's read about this Justice spell card because honestly, this is the balance we need. We already understand that the Wheel of Fortune has come through. The Ace of Wands have that fire, passionate energy. There's coin on the table already. We just had that as well. Have that stamina. Don't give up on your purpose and how you want to make the coin. The Wheel of Fortune is here. That is the trump card 4 giant Jupiter planet, which is in Scorpio, which I'll read next as my water signs. And no worries about the money. Okay, no worry about that. And this one, have strength, have balance, and health as well. And energy brings you that. Okay, Justice card. Let's go for this one. Justice. If this card has chosen you, please respond with wisdom to this magical message. The universe is acknowledging that justice needs to be done and that you deserve more than you may in fact be receiving at present. Having been chosen by this card reminds you to trust in the karmic laws of the universe. It also reminds you to remember the magical law of the threefold return. What you send out will return to you times 3. So avoid vengeful feelings and actions at all costs. That's so true. That's why we're gently, calmly closing down 2017. If we have to release some of those people, do so. Okay. And light a candle or whatever, however you want to do it. You can do it on your own. But 2018 is all about you, not in an ego way, in a spiritual way, intuitively, cognitively, clairsensitively, okay? And hear the voices, hear the messages. This card will bring about a good outcome for you, and if you cast this powerful spell in a fair and positive way, the wheel of life will soon be returning in your future. Look at this, in your favor future. And here we have it. The Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter in Scorpio. Ooh, I'm going to have to tell tomorrow Scorpio what's going on. This card will bring about a good outcome for you. And if you cast this powerful spell in a fair and positive way, the wheel of life will soon be turning in your favor. Well, here it is. If you've chosen this card, you're doubly reminded that the universe wishes you to perform the spell with the very highest of intentions. And intentions are always positive, okay? This spell isn't a plaything to be used to gain advantage. Instead, it's a magical method of gaining valuable insight into your current dilemma. Okay, this is about the justice spell. For the justice spell, we use 1 piece of blue or white cloth, 1 quartz crystal, 4 cloves of garlic, 4 gold coins, sea salt, 1 pinch of earth, golden thread, and 1 needle. Place the crystal, the coins, the garlic, and the earth on the fabric. Then stitch your pouch together with golden thread while visualizing justice coming your way. Remember that this spell will work in the right time, in the right way, for the good of all involved. Suspend the pouch in a symbolic place and allow yourself to know that the universe will ensure that justice will wheel around. WHEEL. Will wheel around. And suspend the pouch in a psychic place and allow, and so it just came to me, if any of you have the what is that, a web Native American, it just came to me, I could see it in my head when it just said those words, a wheel catcher, right? What do they call it in Native American wisdom? Put this, do the spell in front of your wheel. Oh yeah, I can't believe it, I can see it in my head, I can see it. I can see that catcher, that Native American catcher. It's not a wheel. It's not a web catcher, but I apologize. Yes, but that's what I see. Put it by that if you have one, okay? I'm sure many of you do. Okay, so now we're going to, didn't I pick the card already? Hold on. Maybe I didn't. Oh, we're going to pick it right now. Okay. What is that? I can see them. Okay, so okay, so now we have it. Okay, and this is my little mountain sign, Christmas Enjoy nature. Okay, get out in nature. Enjoy nature. Okay, so this is all brand new to me. This deck is, so I'm not very familiar at all with this image. So let's bring it forward. A wheel catcher, right? A wheel catcher, isn't that what it is? A wheel catcher. Okay. Creativity, imagination. Did this one come through already? Creativity and imagination. Okay. Each day is a new canvas to paint upon. No. But here we have creativity and imagination. Believe in yourselves. Each day is a new canvas to paint upon. And this, in this Sir Machete's Oracle Visions, he has a quote by a famous person or a famous quote. And then these are his words that he expresses how he painted this image. Creativity, imagination. Each day is a new canvas to paint upon. Make sure your picture is full of life and happiness, and at the end of the day, you don't look at it and wish you had painted something different. Okay, and this is by Ritu Gattori. Okay, Ritu Gattori. Card 14. In its myriad forms, creativity is an expression of our humanity and imagination, both in its production and in its recognition. To take shape, color, form, sound, or words and give them a new life is an act of creation. Various symbols of the tools and medium through which creativity is expressed are worn by our artists as a decorative headdress of imagination. Okay, so she's the artist of this image, and she has the paint brushes, she has the feather, music. She has a lot of symbols there. So this is her decorative headdress of imagination. Sometimes creativity can consume our thoughts as slow burning embers waiting for release. At other times, it is a spontaneous explosion of inspiration. Either way, it is a wondrous human characteristic, and there are infinite varieties of individual expression. But alas, also an infinite variety of assessment by others. Okay, so that's true too, right? I mean, you can, draw fabulous images, and back in the day nobody really respected it, but now it's like, like Leonardo da Vinci receiving how many millions they paid for his latest work they found. It was like hundreds of millions of dollars or something like that. It's crazy. And that's why we need to represent ourselves today and not look into the future so much, just be who you are today. Um, Listen to your voices. They have a future for you, but don't look into the future so much. I mean, within, a few months, within the year, yes, definitely yes. But don't, okay, so I'm 23 today. Where will I be when I'm 52? No, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Um, if you're 52 and you want to look, will you be 53? Yes, yes, yes. But don't ever jump it, because when you believe in spirit force source, they have a plan for you, and you will never know how it's going to change. Okay. My life changed in my 50s by force source spirit. And I was raised with force source spirit. And it wasn't that so much about ego, it was just I thought I had to do what I had been doing. But you don't have to. You can always change from day to day, day to day. Okay. And I speak always about Grandma Moses. She raised her children, her grandchildren, and she was 70 years old, and she had this calling to draw, and her life changed, and she became this famous painter in her 70s. Okay. Grandma Moses. She's from the USA. So. But never, ever give up on you, my darlings, okay? Never do. Your soul carries so much impetus, wisdom, and you need to align with that no matter what age you are. Okay. So just look, towards a year from here. Look back to the last past. Did you enjoy it? If not, then look to your future. But just one step at a time, one baby step, 1 year at a time. Never look into, future, because you're not in charge of that. Okay. Okay. Love to all. Embrace yourselves in December. Enjoy your beauty moments with your family and friends, and look to 2018. That's going to be the bang up year for all of us. I love you all. Ciao.